Welcome back to Let's Play 3D Dot Game Heroes. We've actually finished the entire place this time. Good for us. Which means the only thing left is the boss itself. Okay. Spoilers, this is probably the hardest boss in the game. With the flame shield, you can block his projectiles. Every so often when you hit him, he'll rear back, so that's kind of nice. And of course, as usual, the fight gets much, much harder as it goes on. I'm told it will stun him if you manage to hit his head with the boomerang. I haven't had much in the way of luck with it. You know what, though? I'll give it a try. Why not? That's not what I wanted to do at all. Hey, it did! Over. Oh, I guess you have to hit him while his mouth is open. He will also fly around the arena. Yeah, he'll just fly around, do his little flying around thing. As long as you've still got full life, you can generally get a couple swings in on him, which is sort of alright. And he'll just kind of do this until he feels like stopping. After a while, he starts breathing out 3 fire, and as long as you've still got a big sword, crap. This gets at least sort of easy. As soon as you take 1 hit, this starts getting painful quick. And that shockwave is probably one of the most dangerous things to look out for. Oh! I want to say the red ring is the only thing that can hurt you, but crap, that is the worst place! You can block the shockwave, which is exceptionally kinda awesome. However, it is really risky because you can block the shockwave, but you cannot block him. If you do get hit, and I'm kind of waiting to actually get hit, because I know I will, you can cheese this boss, sort of. Ah, crap, there we go. You can cheese the boss by getting up beside him, stab him, and he will charge at you. I really need to remember about that shockwave. Run out of the way of the shockwave, wait until the shockwave clears, stab him, and run back. Shockwave clears, stab him, and immediately run the crap away. So yeah, it is possible. It's risky as all get out. Because I'm like a hair away from getting hit every time. But there we go. It is a good way to cheese him if you're not having any luck otherwise. And really, once I get hit, once I lose my big sword, that's the only way I've figured out on how to take him out consistently. The boomerang may help, but I haven't had any luck with it. I mean, it worked, but whatever. We've downed the legendary dragon, though, which means now we can claim the fire orb. Red orb, shut up. Ah, yes, the sage. We don't actually know exactly where the sage is. Yeah. We did, back at Jim's shack, talk to an old dude who spoke of the sage. And if the track record says anything, then secretly he is actually the sage. Spoilers, he's not. But that's our next goal. We've got to get back to Jim's shack, so we got to run all the way down the mountain, which actually isn't that hard. If you're hurting for health, there's a fairy fountain in there. But I'm not hurting for health, seeing as I'm a winner. And I got health back. Because that's what winners do. Okay, just about at the bottom already. All I have to do is not get hit by a boulder. Avoid getting hit by them, hop on down the mountain once again, and this should place us at the bottom, which means Jim's shack should be right there. Hey, old man! Sure did. Crap, wasn't easy, yo. I don't know if you could get a whole book out of him. Maybe a mini novel. Alright, so I gotta go find him, and apparently he's sitting around at the grass temple, so off to the grass temple. By the way, for this part of the game, wind wings will help. Specifically, he's looking for the sage of the grass temple, so we gotta go find him, who was sitting back in the prize room of the grass temple. So we just gotta walk our way in here and go say hey. Hey dude, sup? Ah, the forest sage. The forest sage, if you recall, was right here in the Forest of No Return, hanging around near the end. So I hope y'all remember how to actually get through the forest here. Let's see, it should be down here, the left one. And he should be right there. Hey, dude. The Desert Sage! Oh, joy. The Desert Sage, you will recall, is actually not in Ortego, but in the small inn just below it. Kandata Inn. It is, in fact, the old lady right off to the side. The Aqua Sage! Seen a pattern yet? Thankfully, we can warp directly here to Colnaria Village, where we can go up and, once again, see the Aqua Sage. Wonder how she's doing. You doing alright, lady? I guess she's doing alright. Rayjack Village, then. Back in Rayjack Village now. That worked. He is actually here, waiting for us in the inn. Sure am. And I'm out killing dragons and tracking down sages. 'Cause it's what I do. Slow down. Now, once again, we've actually been there before, though we haven't delved too far into it. But our reward is slow down. Let's see here. 5 MP. Oh, that's male and female. So for female, that costs 4 MP. And freeze is still cheaper. To be honest, I'm probably never going to use slowdown, because freeze... Like, why? Why use slowdown if I can use freeze? I'll probably show it off, though, if I remember. Now, there is plenty to do. Oops. There is plenty to do between this dungeon and the next, if I could dash to save my life. But there is one last thing that I think I would like to accomplish today. Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, released for the PC. The Western ones actually started including... The Western loading screens actually started including PC games, of all things. But if you head down here, this is the place that I've mentioned before was a danger zone, because it got a little higher level, where it went down to do the sign. Now, if you go to the left, we're actually going somewhere kind of decent. I've mentioned this place before. I haven't actually gone here in video, I don't think. But I've mentioned it before. This place is actually a really good place to farm money. Everything over here is super high level. Well, not everything, because these guys are still orange, but most everything over here is super high level. There is a bombable thing here. Do my own bombs hurt me? And in this is... a second of the same reference as before, and I was facing the entirely wrong direction. Now, if you go up here, this will actually take us to another loading screen. And it'll take us to this chest, which we saw ages ago with a small block on it. I've got a bunch of small blocks now. I'm probably going to want to go and use those at some point. But the whole reason I'm here, though, is in fact to go down here. Not up there, not to get the small block, not to get the 100 gold, nothing. Whole goal is actually to come down here and to get off bombs so I don't accidentally blow myself up. Now over here, there are plenty of zombies about. I've mentioned before, zombies will actually give good money, so this is essentially your little farming area. Though I actually found a better one just further down. It all works the same, really. But you do what you gotta do. Trying to remember what's in this. I think it's just a fairy fountain. Yes, it is. Don't care at the moment. But if you'll recall, enemies will respawn. All enemies on the screen will respawn as long as one of them is left alive. So what you do, if you want to farm for money, is kill all of the zombies in this little area, in the area up there, except for one, and then just walk down here, and walk back up, and they'll all be back. Good place to farm money. But what I'm here for, after all of that trouble, is to come down here. It's one of these buttons. It's one of these buttons! Now that we have the fire rod, we can burn down trees! If it would let me burn that tree. There we go. Now, as you've seen, this place is kind of dangerous, because not only are there like 18 billion zombies down there, but these dudes are around what will cast spells. They don't work like the magicians in the dungeons either. As soon as they see you, they'll get a little exclamation point over their head and shoot at you. And then pretty much as soon as they shoot at you... Come on. I'm right here, you idiot. As soon as they see you, or as soon as they shoot at you, they'll teleport off. But yeah, if you're not careful and don't know how things work, this place can actually be really kind of dangerous. But you come in here and push that gravestone. To find the grave of the legendary hero. The ancient sword, which we had before, has been replaced by the hero sword. And now we have the hero sword, which is a lot more powerful than anything we've got up until now. It does not have piercing, though, so I'm going to stay on the holy sword until I can give it piercing. So, yeah.
So that was a nice Legend of Zelda reference.
Yeah, it was. Wait, where do you come from?
I live here now.